No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got two replays in the Derptastic Tier 6 Soviet medium tank, the T-3485. Now this is a tank that I now can actually play since we got the new update, and that's because of one of the good features that came in, and that is the customizability of picking your modules in your tank. So beforehand, if I wanted to play the T-3485 with this 122mm derp gun, I had to play the tank completely stock. So I had to have the stock tracks, stock engine, stock turret, so you had like 10 meters less view range, you had worse traverse speed on the turret, obviously you were really slow, you just didn't turn very well, it was horrible to play. But now, I can play with the tank fully upgraded, which is delightful. And it's honestly so much fun, especially when you can spot artillery at the start of the game and one-shot them, because that's always fabulous, isn't it, right? I think it is. So yeah, this is a tank that I knew I'd always enjoy, and it's one that I knew that I really wanted to play, because I mean it's got a derp gun, and if you can hit people just by RBRTing them like that guy we hit over there, then what's not to love? So yeah, so it's one that I've always wanted to play, and like I say, what's held me back from doing it is the fact that I've never been able to play with a fully upgraded tank, basically. And now with, like I say, one of the good features that came with 6.0, I mean, we've probably talked about the bad features, right, so many times over and over, I think everybody has. And unfortunately, with there being so many bad things that came along with 6.0, you do miss some of the good points. And that is, like I say, like this, being able to choose your own modules, which is great. There's another tank like the TVP VTU, where the TVP VTU only gets 6 degrees of gun depression. But if I have the stock turret with the top 88, I get 8 degrees of gun depression, which makes a world of difference on that tank with being how tall it is. So, yeah. So anyway, in this match, Fisherman's Bay, we slung some heat rounds there at that 88, and I thought I'd be able to pen the side of the 88, but apparently not. And then we've come across this reach, and I didn't expect him to not actually be looking at me. I thought he was going to be looking at me. Luckily we don't get a shot from the hill behind us, but you know what, it's like, he's fired, right, I won't take another hit, so I just chance it to kill the reach. We get a shot from the left, it's like, okay, right, that guy on my right on the hill could hurt me, but he's got a lot to aim at, he might not shoot me, so I'll take the risk and we'll go after this guy over here, which is a Panzer IV-H. Now I'm going to chance the shot, as you see the shell flies towards him and past his turret, so that's unfortunate. But he's gone now, and we're just looking at this P-43 BIS, and just snap, it's fine. The shot flies straight in and shuts the guy down. Now, we are in a little bit of a predicament, because obviously look where our whole team is. We know probably where the enemy team is going to be, which is along that one line. But it's like, you know what? There's artillery. I want my Pascucci's, I want to shut this guy down. Now, I'm expecting him to rise up, but he didn't. He just didn't come back up. So I ended up just losing health there to that Skoda. He put all of his shells into me. I tried to snap the shot in, but unfortunately didn't. And we're going to poke back up again now and get a shot into this M6. Now, unfortunately, the shell flies wide. We've only got HE shells left. Because if you didn't know, there's one thing that is juicy about all Russian 122mm derp guns. And that is the heat shells. The heat shells are fabulous. They really do put the hurt in, like you saw with the reach where we got behind him, fired the heat up his backside, easy pens. But now there's only, what, 5 tanks left? I really want to get at them, I want to get some more shots. There's artillery in that corner that we want to kill the artillery, we want the Pascucci's. There's that guy there, you know, we're going to pop a shot on the move, because the likelihood of his stopping and aiming and hitting him and killing him was unlikely, so may as well pop a shot on the move, then we'll be loaded by the time we get back over here. So we pop up and it's like, oh, there's the artillery, get it! Bang, killed it. Great, Pascucci's, it's exactly what we wanted. Shut him down, we take a hit unfortunately from, I think it's the Nashorn, and unfortunately we tried to snap the shot into him and miss. Unfortunately enough for us, I think it was a Type 64 that was behind us that shot us in the backside. He gets shut down. Now I'm going to chance it. The Nashorn is the last one left. So I thought, you know, I'm going to chance it, see who pulls the trigger first. Well, we both pulled the trigger at the same time, so we killed each other. So get an eye for an eye. We get a Pascucci's, Ace Tanker, Top Gun as well. I didn't know I was on for Top Gun because at the minute we don't know how many kills we've got in a game, which sucks. But, you know, I didn't know I was on for a Top Gun, but I ended up getting it. And the T-3485, you know, we got 1,700 assisted in the end as well for that push. 1,400 damage. Very nice game for this little tier 6. And it's so much fun to play. The dirt, obviously, you all know me, right? Derp guns, love them. They're amazing to play. They're great fun. And it's just a joy to run around with. And the fact that they made it so that I could actually play my tanks with a derp gun but basically let me play tanks with a derp gun that I couldn't before without having to sacrifice too much is incredible. So, we're on the second match now. We're platooned up with Swindle. And it's mines. So there's only one thing you can do on mines to win the game, and that is take the hill. So we're going to rush the hill. We're going to hope that something doesn't come up here. We are top tier, so we've got heat loaded. Because we can do stuff like that. 354 to that T-78. Took a lot of his health there. Slapped him up good and proper. Come round the corner, finish him off. I mean, the heat round there to finish him off was overkill because the T-67 was just mauling him. Because that thing's just... I mean, that thing was always ridiculous, right? But now with 6.0 cruise skills, you can make it even more crazy. So now we're going to the position, which is excellent for shooting down on this flank. And there's a poor little bathtub. No! Oh, well, I guess we pulled the plug on him. So we got rid of him, one-shot him, and now it's like, oh, hello. Pop another heat round straight in, 329. And obviously these shots all add up. Now we've run out of heat rounds. I think the problem, I'd say, with this derp gun over something like the T-43 or the KV-13 is the shell capacity that you have on the tank. Now I only carry 6 heat rounds on, I've still got 2 left. I just must have loaded HG for some reason. Look, we penned that guy. We don't know how much we penned him for, right? But it's probably 300 to 400. It's great. But yeah, I only carry 6, and that's because of the shell capacity. Because there is quite a likelihood you fire a lot of shells, and if it's +2, -2, there's a lot of matchmaking where those heat rounds are not going to be that effective. Now it's got 140 pen, right? Which 140 pen is a lot. That is great. That's the same as a lot of standard pen for... That's the same standard pen as a lot of tanks at tier 6. For, well, I'll say a lot of tanks. A couple of tanks anyway, at least, at tier 6. If you think the, I don't know, the VK3001P, for example, has 145 AP pen. So you're only 5 less pen on your heat rounds for nearly 400 alpha, which is crazy. So it's great in a good matchup, right, but bad in a bad one. So now we're doing something that... It's a derp gun, right? We shouldn't really be doing that all that well, and that is sniping. Now, we do have things to contend with here, and that is the shell velocity, which is shocking, and obviously the accuracy. Now, we managed to shut down the Hellcat and pen him, then artillery gets spotted. It's like, please, mine. And we got him. 88 over there now. We're going to play big ball strategy, and that is just go, oh, I've got the health, right, I'll be fine. Just drive in front of him, track him, and we'll get up behind him. Now, I wish I had those heat rounds now, because I cannot pen this guy with HE. But, well, I'm aiming to... Is it 82? The HE rounds, I was noticing we're just doing absolutely nothing. And I know that normally I'd be hitting that guy on the engine deck like that, right? And I'd be doing 150, 160, but I was rolling for only like 80 or 90 sometimes, which is a bit annoying. But, yeah. But I could, that's where I wish I had more heat rounds, because I could have penned that guy in the butt very, very easily and done a hell of a lot more damage. But with the HE, it was less likely, because it is a very heavily armoured tank. But we finished that game anyway, with another good victory. And another MVP, there we go. 6 kills, 2.5k damage in a very tier 6 game. Derp guns, man. Derp guns. Ace Tanker, Top Gun, Sniper. Sniper with a derp gun, because why not? High caliber. And a beautiful tank. beautiful result in a beautiful tank. I love this tank. I love derp guns. Derptastic fun. Derp is love. Derp is life. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.